Okay, so today I was planning on showing y'all, here, let's scoot over. There we go, now we have more light. Today I was planning on showing y'all, how to play the Pokemon TCG, game. TCG stands for Trading Card Game. Okay, so what I recommend first, is buying a Pokemon Starter Pack, one of those ones that has 60 cards in them. So you'll get, one of these deals that tells you where all to put your Pokemon and stuff. So, and it also comes with an instruction book on how to play. Now I know that you're probably going like, well, why in the heck is he making this video then? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's because the way they make it sound, and this is just for beginners, you don't have to use this every single time. This is just to help you understand. Now, the trading card game is simple. Let me set this up so y'all can view it how I want you to. The Pokemon TCG game battling is simple. And now, today I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, first what it asks you to start off with is 60 cards. You can start off with as many as you want. But, so we're going to do 10 today. And you can do it with as many as you want. Let's just do 10 since we're short of time. I'm going to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'm using basic Pokemon for this tutorial because the legend. And then you're going to place it in this thing over here that says deck. Deck. So I'm going to put those right there for me. And the one under it is the deal that says discard pile. Oh my goodness, it's Jinx. Hello, somebody help me. And we're going to put that here for the deck for you, or whoever you're playing against. But they have to use their own Pokemon cards. You can't supply them any Pokemon, else they can't play. Now, onto the form of prize cards. You have 6 prize cards. If you want to play the way Nintendo wanted you to play, you're going to play. It can be anything, but they ask you that you shuffle your deck up and that you turn them and that you pick out random cards so you don't know where they are, what they are either. But as today, I'm going to kind of cheat and I'm just going to place random cards on here. So, after you've placed your 6 cards down to the left of you, what you're going to want to do, and your opponent has placed his or her prize cards down. Now what y'all are going to want to do is discuss trainers and stuff like that. Okay, so now firstly what you can, and coins. Coins are these right here. Let me see one. Whatever. No, I'm not. Coins, excuse me, are used for flipping during battles like so, and they help decide like different attacks for like sleep and burn and poison. Now these are called damage markers, and what they're used for is to mark, you guessed it, opponents' damage in battle. It helps if you have a lot, if you're playing 60. So, yeah. These green ones with the skulls on them, probably can't see it from here, are poison, and the red ones with the little bandages on them are burn. Okay, so now let's get into the battle part. First, you will draw draw a card. No, you'll draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you will draw another one, and you will lay that as your active Pokemon. It is randomly decided. So, mine in this case is Cacturn. And you can look at your bench Pokemon if you want. So let's flip that over. So now we flip those over. And so now my opponent will draw theirs. My opponent worked out. Haha, no pun intended. Since they have Luxio. And I'm going Cacturn, the 90 HP Pokemon is going against 100 HP Abominable Snow. So, this is pretty much straightforward. The discard pile is right under the deck pile. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use one of our attacks. It's usually the one who challenges. If you challenge someone, the person you're going to go second and they're going to go first. But if they challenge you, you're going to go first and they're going to go second. That's just how you do it. Okay, so but in this way, since I'm playing against nobody in particular, I'm going to use Spike Wound, and as you can see, that takes HP, and it takes normal HP, so you can't use it. Now, I mean, not HP, energy cards. Now, discussing energy cards. Energy cards are energy trainers, and there are my other ones. Energy trainers, stadiums, all this jazz is special energy supporters, Pokeballs. They're all used for a simple reason. Let me find like some examples of energy. I have lots of fighting energy. It makes me mad. And special energy. Dang it. Okay, so these are not all the energies that could exist, but these are some of the energies that I have as an example. I'm going to show them to you. There's grass, psychic, water, fire, fighting, lightning, metal, and normal and special. These are the energies. These are the energies. This is what they look like. You attach these to Pokemon. Once you draw them from your deck, you will include the however many cards you're drawing into your deck, or you can just mix in all your energies with your deck. I like to choose however many Pokemon I want in my deck, and then shuffle in as many energies as I want. So, since Cacturn is a grass-type Pokemon in the TCG card game, check the attacks, and there's these deals right next to it that have different deals. There's one with white with a little star in the middle. That is a normal type attack, and there's 2 of them, so that means you need 2 normal type energy cards to use it. And then we have Poison Experiment, which uses a dark type move energy, and a dark type energy, and a grass type energy. The dark type energy is a gray energy with a smiley face, black moon thing in the center. Okay, so what I would do is I would find my grass energy in my deck. Like, if I had any, I would draw a card, draw a card, draw a card, draw a card, and until you get, it's kind of like, and then you would get, until you get, like, a certain energy. For more information, read your instruction manuals. And then we would attach it to cat turn, and then it would be our opponent's turn. I know that doesn't really make any sense, but yeah. Okay. Then our opponent would either attach energy, use an attack, or skip. In this case, discussing Pokebodies and Pokepowers. This Abominous Snow can use a Pokebody called Glacier Snow, and it says, if Abominous Snow is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack, even if Abominous Snow is knocked out, the attacking Pokemon is now asleep. So, Glacier Snow pretty much means that as long as Abominous Snow is in your hand, bench, active, or dead, you're still gonna, as long as it's damaged, or if it's knocked out, my Pokemon is still asleep, but only if it uses Glacier Snow. So, yeah. But it cannot use Glacier Snow while it is fainted. Okay, so, and its other move, Heavy Blizzard, that does 60 damage, can't do because it needs a water and 2 normal energy moves, but you can't really do that. So now it'd be back to my turn, which leaves me with to either skip, draw, or use one of my attacks. Or I could switch out my Pokemon, but then there's a thing at the bottom of the card that says Retreat Cost. Now what is this? It says to give up 2 normal energies. I mean colorless energies. Now, usually, since colorless energies are so rare to come by, I usually, when I play, use them as just any type of energy in the world. Like, any energy you have. And as long as it's not, like, a special energy. Now, special energies, what those do is, well, I'll get to that in a later video. Now, discussing supporters. This, I have this one called Pokemon Collector, and it says, search your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon, show them to your opponent, and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. This pretty much means that if you're like in a patch where you mixed a bunch of cards together during the beginning of your battle, before you started, and you drew it, pretty much what it means is if you hit a patch where there's just a bunch of energies, a bunch of trainers, supporters, stadiums, etc., basically, what it wants you to do is to pick up your deck like this and just go, let's see, what do I have? Oh, look! 1, 2, 3. And then you can just pick whatever Pokemon you want, keep them in your hand, and just wait. Now, discussing the bench and the hand and trainers. Trainer cards, for example, this one called Dual Ball. It says, flip 2 coins for each head, search your deck for a basic Pokemon. Show it to your opponent and put it into your hand. If you do, shuffle your deck afterward. Trainers are to help you kind of get an advantage in the battle in the TCG card game. I know this is hard to explain to someone. You really have to learn by trying, like playing yourself. It's kind of difficult at first. I do not recommend playing this game unless you are 10 or older. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You can still play if you want to, but I'm just saying this is a recommendation based by me. Nintendo says 9 and up. Some like cards with little basic Pokemon on it say like from 8 and up. I mean, little kids can play with little basic Pokemon, but if you want to play with every single Pokemon in the world, like every single Pokemon that you have, literally, that's not my deck, literally every single Pokemon that you have, it looks tiny on screen. I don't. I have 1,233 Pokemon cards, not including energy. Including energy, it would be 2,000. Yeah, I have more tins in my room. So, that is discussing. This has been my concluded video on paralysis, sleep, and more. We gotta wrap this video up real quick. If you're asleep, you need to turn your you cannot attack or retreat, and you flip a coin in between turns, and if it's heads, the Pokemon wakes up.